Hello you, welcome to Flotsam Update. So we're back in our floating colony and we are running real low on our food. We have to try to fix that. We did get an unbottler for our fishes recently, which hopefully is going to allow us to get a little bit less polluted fishes to eat. So let's look around and see if we can travel next to some fishes. We do have some over here, but also over here. Maybe we want to stop some... oh, over here maybe. Wrecked cars on the rocks. Let's stop over here. We can get some good plastic, but we may also get a little bit of fishes. It seems we can only go this far for now. Our boat is getting more and more heavy, as you can see up here in the top right corner. It's medium heavy now. It means it consumes more energy when you're gonna travel. So I'm gonna send over maybe some people to loot a bit on the ocean, and we do have some salvage boats over here, so we can travel a little bit faster, which is pretty awesome, right? But we also do have some fishes over there, so I'm hoping someone will go and get some good fishes. And it looks like it's tetra swans on the fishes I'm after. So we're gonna name this person over here. This name is gonna be Jellybean. So welcome to our town. I hope you're gonna have an amazing time here, and you are our master chef. Hopefully making some good super delicious food for us. It's gonna be awesome. So we can collect a little bit of the beautiful plastic treasures. Looks like we are gonna need to find a little bit more wood soon as well. And maybe look into researching some new things. So let's see in the research station if we can look into perhaps researching some useful things. So I'm thinking maybe food. So we have the shop, and this one we can make seaweed salad, but later also we want to research the seaweed growers. I'm kind of leaning towards actually getting the seaweed grower. So this one requires 8 floaters to be researched. We currently have 7, and we do have some plastic now, so we should be able to get that pretty quick. So let's go up to do a little bit of floaters in both of these. I made 2 of them just so we can craft those things a little bit faster. And here's a big guy visiting us. Hello, how you doing, big guy? Hope you're having a good time down here. Getting some delicious, tasty fishes, I guess. Hopefully not eating up our drifters, I hope not. Shadow is on the ocean getting some of that. Let's see, how many more fishes do they have over here? 5 more. So since we do have the unbottler now, we can remove the bottles, and we'll also be able to be getting some plastic for that, which is pretty awesome. But it's gonna make us not get so polluted. We don't want to be polluted. But we are getting a lot of bottled fish. And maybe we'll need to have another unbottler. But we shall see with that. I kind of feel like I want to have a 5th drifter join us as well. That would be pretty great. So let's see how far away the one that we spotted is. 2,720. That's pretty far away. So maybe while they are sleeping we can... oh, we don't have any energy. Okay. And that's another thing we may want to look into researching, because there are ways to get more energy faster and differently. So we can make batteries for storing some power, and we can also make a manual power generator. A drifter can manually generate 30 eels here, so the engine is called eels. So you will be storing eel energy. 2,500 can go into one battery. And we also have solar panels. It looks like someone is getting a little bit of sunburn on top of that one. Looks pretty funny, right? So a manual power generator is the first one. Pretty cheap to make. Metal plates, some planks, and a little bit of floaters to that as well. So that should be pretty easy to get, and we can produce more power a little bit faster. And after that, maybe battery. It's kind of expensive though, but then we can store a little bit more energy. And we do have some hungry drifters now. We've got to make sure we get some food in their bellies, because when they drop too far down, they will actually end up dying. And we don't want to get any dying drifters over here, so we have to fix that pretty soon. They will remove 1 dot over here every day pretty much. So we want to make sure we have some good food to beat them. So maybe we should look into the priority of things that we are doing. So Jellybean is our main cook pretty much, and hopefully she's gonna be able to get a lot of that. We're using quite a lot of power now that we're using this one. I hope it doesn't drain any power when we're not using it, because that would be pretty buggy, wouldn't it? Let's try to disable it just to see. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be using anything as long as we're not using it, right? Because that would be kind of weird. But I'm kind of considering eating a little bit of polluted fishes just because we have to get fish. There's like option of starving versus getting some polluted fishes, right? So we may want to eat some because I think we have a decent amount of fish now. Yeah, we do have some fishes, so it's not good to eat that, but at least we can eat something then. And I think we're gonna add back a bit of base priorities for things because I see a lot of people are standing still, so maybe it's best to leave them able to do anything if they're not busy with anything else, right? It might be pretty good. And then we will have to set this one to be for polluted fishes, dried bottled fishes, and this one will be for unbottled fishes, which is less polluted. So we are getting some food, hopefully fairly soon. And let's see our people. The pollution is going up pretty far on Shadow, so we gotta make sure she do not turn into a real Shadow of the past, right? So let's see what we can collect. Maybe there's some... Ooh! Seagull nest? I haven't seen those little fellows in such a long time. That's awesome. Still no fuel, okay. So let's see if we can maybe have someone prioritized to do a little bit of that. So maybe have it like that, and then research a little bit lower, and then perhaps we can have getting some power a little bit higher in everyone for a while. Okay, there we go. So now we can make an manual power generator, but we also need to get those plates, and I think that means we also have to do another research inside of here. We have to get the scrap smith where we can produce metal plates. And let's look at this one. So it says minus 50 here. Let's see, what happens if I enable this one? So it doesn't look like it's... Oh, maybe it is using... Okay, now someone is there. I really hope that it's not using energy when you're not using it, because that would be terrible. It seems to take quite a while to unbottle these guys. Seems to be some pretty heavy work in that. Takes maybe a little bit too long, to be honest. Maybe a little bit too long. It's like a full-time job, it seems. So I think we will have to eat some polluted fishes, just for a while at least. And hopefully get that manual power generator soon. This one is almost done, so let's see, can we do it? Yes, scrapsmith. Pretty expensive to do, but it's gonna be well worth it. So this one we could have, maybe if we make this a little bit longer, or we can drop it over here maybe. That should be a pretty good spot for it, I think. Oh, we can have another mooring point over there, that's awesome. There we go, scrapsmith is done. So we need 5 wood and scrap to do some plates. We're gonna queue up to do 5 maybe. And to make this one, we need to have 2 of those. And we also need some new floaters. Let's queue up to do a few of those. I'm just gonna use one of them, I don't want to occupy too many people doing floaters. And we are getting some power now, so that's pretty good. This one, however, doesn't need any power, which is maybe a little bit strange to me. But I'm kind of happy it doesn't do that at the moment, because that would be an insane amount of power to use that as well. But, you know, I think in the future it's going to be a thing, probably. So, seagulls, I definitely want to go to them. But maybe not at the moment. Over here, far away, it do look like there's some house over there that could have some food. So I'm going to make a quick stop over here. And check out the wrecked cars on the rocks and see what they have to offer. So over here, down the metal wheel thingies, they had it coming, clouding up our sunny sky. At least they help us survive now. So we got some beautiful cars over here. It looks like there's some battery as well, that's nice. Got some metal scrap, got some electric scrap, and some dry wood. All is gonna come real handy for us. Not all drifters got food. Okay, it seems like the people that really needed the most got it. And Jellybean as well. Jellybean didn't get the star, but she's the cook, so maybe that makes sense, I guess. The cook gotta eat herself as well, else the other people are not gonna eat the next day, maybe. But I think we have to do some polluted dried fish for a while, just so we can survive pretty much. Okay, just a little bit more scrap on wrecked cars on the rocks, and we're done with that one. And hopefully we got someone fishing a little bit as well. We got 15 fishes around here. We do have U-boat as is a good fisher. fishes a little bit faster. So this is one of the reasons that I was speaking about the energy consumption in the game, which seems a bit strange to me. Like we see here, we have one guy over here, which is Flo. He's pumping up energy all the time, even though we're actually not consuming any energy at all. So I'm kind of wondering, like I said, if these are actually using power when you're not using them. Or he's just generating power for no reason at all, I don't know. Because we are at maximum energy, so I don't know what he's actually doing. It feels like there's a bug with that, probably. Because he shouldn't produce anything if we don't need it. So I guess maybe if I do that, we can still move around, but he will stop wasting time on that, right? So let's see if we can still move the boat though, I'm not sure. I really want to go get those seagulls though, that would be awesome. Let's see what we need to research that building. Oh, we can do it, the birdhouse, there we go, a place where your birds can rest up before collecting all resources nearby. However, I do think we may need to get a shop to be able to get some food for our little bird friends. At least that's how it used to work in the past, where you produce some food for your little fly friends. Now we can activate this one again, since we are actually using some energy. So let's enable this one again. Okay, let's make sure we get some floaters. Maybe we can loot some plastic waste over here. That's got 3 floaters over there. Yes, we can finally make our little manual power generator. It's gonna help quite a lot to produce 30 more eels every time, so we can do 50 in total together with our town heart. Because it feels like we don't have enough for the moment, and later on it's gonna be really cool to get some solar panels that we can run like passively all the time, generating some good power for us. It's gonna be great, I think. But let's also queue up to do a little bit of floaters in both these two. Ensure we get what we want to get. So hopefully tomorrow Shadow is gonna get the food, but because Shadow is the one that needs the food the most, and we only have 1 piece of food at the moment. So I really hope, Shadow, that you are gonna get the food tomorrow. If not, we're in a dire situation after that. Okay, looks like Shadow got to eat, that's awesome. So waiting for 1 more floater, then we can make our little manual power generator. There we go, and I think we also have to hook this one up to our building, to our town heart as well. But let's make it over here for now. We can move it on later on, but I'm pretty sure we do need to make these power energy poles sitting in there, so let's make sure we also make a little bit more of planks. I think I have them on auto queue, don't I? But we have to get some more planks to get that. And the birdhouse, we're gonna wait with that for a bit. It's a little bit too expensive for us for the moment. It looks like there's some wood over there, but I think we may move our boat to get that. But let's look around a little bit. We could get on right next to the planks and loot them pretty quickly. So let's stop over here. Maybe get a little bit of seaweed, get some floating wood, and over here in Shacktown we hopefully have a good amount of food. I'm actually gonna move a little bit closer and make sure we maybe get the food that I got there first. So let's see, where do we got it? Over here? There appears to be a small abandoned town on the island. We might find some supplies in there. Pretty sure nobody will miss them. So they do have some cans of food, that's awesome. Metal scrap and some dry wood. All things we do deeply need at the moment. And I think we should consider getting like a salvage boat, another one pretty soon. So over here we have to link this one. It can actually go all the way to that pole. I didn't think we would be able to go that far with it. But now with this one we should be able to generate more power at the same time. And I'm kind of hoping that they will prioritize using this one over this one. Because this one produces more than that one, so it makes no sense why they would be pumping in this one, right? So if I disable that one, then hopefully someone goes to this one, right? Or maybe they can't even use this one if that one is disabled. So it feels like the priority thing here is a little bit maybe... Oh, maybe not actually, maybe I'm speaking too quick with it. Let's attach this one to maybe the main boat or to this one. Let's attach it there. Okay, it actually worked, and I think long ago when it came out, the priority was a little bit messed up, but it seems like they're using it the correct way now. That's good. Because this one is producing, 38 power? Really? Is that because he's like better? Modify 8, okay. I'm guessing that is like because of his skills. So flow here. I think that's because of his athletics. That's pretty cool. And we are getting some food now, that's good. I deeply need that food. That's awesome. But like, just like before, he's still pumping when it looks like we're not really consuming any power. So we only go on plus, but it's still pumping. So that's a little bit weird. And we have another guy pumping over here, so maybe just disable that one so they don't use that one. And I guess now I'm gonna disable that one as well, since I don't wanna have them wasting time there. So let's see if we can collect a little bit of flotsam on the water as well. Starting with, let's get a little bit of this. One boat can go over there, and we can have one boat going over there. So now we're pretty good with water and food. At least we will survive and not to die out of thirst or hunger now. But we won't really be thriving, just surviving. So let's see, what people will get? 2,900 and 3,000. So they are both very, very far away. It's a long travel to get to both of those. But I do think we should. And I'm kind of interested on learning those batteries. I think it's going to be pretty useful to have those. Let's maybe start heading towards one of the drifters. Let's go this direction away. And we are gonna activate so we can generate power now. Then with both our boat and the manual power generator, it's gonna take quite a while to get over there. And so let's go down here, activate our town hearth again, activate the power generator over here, and hopefully be able to produce quite a lot of power pretty quickly when using both of them at the same time and get around the ocean quite fast as well. As you can see, the power is going up real quick now. So let's keep going this way, and let's try to not forget about the beautiful seagull nest over here later on. So while they're generating a little bit of that, I'm gonna send some boats over to loot over here. Just to be a little bit effective while we're generating some power. But it looks like most of our people are fairly busy now. That's why we need another drifter or two. Okay, let's keep moving on towards our destination. Sending over some boats to gather a little bit of seaweed over here, and also potentially some plastic waste right over this abandoned town that got flooded with water before. We're really good with water at the moment. Food, we have 3 in food, which should be pretty good because we have been getting a little bit more food recently, which means no one is starving as much as they used to. Most of them are full with food. For now. But maybe we'll be able to do a little bit of fishing here. Would be good. Perhaps we can do another fisher. We can have another one sitting right next to that one. It's always better to have a friend sitting next to while doing fishing. Friend or someone in family to sit and fish with. So this one has been fully looted. Awesome. Which means I do think we should be moving away from here and towards the next destination, which is closer to our little drifter. Where is he? Doesn't say the distance anymore. Oh, here it is. Let's go, let's go. See the lonely island with the little fire lit in the dark. Okay, let's see who is on this island. It is Cockle. He was pre-flood and a scrap shift boatswain. A former boatswain and current teller of exaggerated nautical tales, and he became an rune diver after the flood. With a single breath, this rift explores the sunken ruins. Skyscrapers and other structures are located next to reasonably convenient sources of air. Okay, sources of air. Okay, so he's really good with going on the ocean and he's pretty quick. Good with research as well. I'm gonna get Cockle to join us. Get the fancy little shirt with a little thing on his head. A little cooking pot. So we're gonna get this guy to join us. Which should hopefully help quite a lot. Having another pair of hands in town is gonna be very, very useful. But we do need to get another bed, so let's make sure we are getting some dry wood so we can make some more planks, because we do need another bed. So, where do we want to go? Maybe we can loot a little bit of the Flotsam over here. And I might leave his priorities as default priorities. I don't want to have everyone like too specialized. I don't think that's a good thing either. Because then you don't have someone able to go and do any kind of job. You want someone like that as well. But like I said, the power generation is kind of weird. I wonder if we can like set it up in here somehow. Because I don't want them to be working there if they don't have to, right? But I'm gonna enable the unbottler again. So that's gonna probably consume a bit of power once they start working with that again. And maybe we could upgrade our drying frames a bit, so they can all have 5 of them drying at the same time. That's gonna be pretty useful. Even though we don't have that much wet wood at the moment. And I might be getting another salvage boat before I get to the last boat over there, because it could be kinda nice to have another boat. We can have 3 boats going out, and sometimes they don't drop what they have on the boat, they just want to go out directly, so then it's good to have an empty spare boat around. There we go, 3 salvage boats. I don't think we need any fishing boats for now. But who knows, they might be pretty good. Let's enable our power generations again. Like I said, I feel like it works very weird while they keep producing power when we don't need to do so. Kinda weird. Ooh, we're running out of storage. Okay, so let's make another small storage yard somewhere. Maybe over here. And we might want to look into making some more walkways. Let's see, maybe one that could be going over here. Then we attach another one. We'll go along here. Maybe something like that. We can connect it over there as well. So there we go, and oh yeah, nice, we can make a bigger storage yard. I don't remember, can we upgrade these? Okay, we can't. So we want to make a big one as well. We don't really have any space and place for it for the moment, but let's do this. Let's make a little walkway over here as well. And then we can make some storage over here. Still pretty close to our boats. So we are fully out of food. I hope we're gonna be able to fix that a little bit soon. Oh, there's a shack town over on this one. Let's go to that. That should have some delicious canned food without being polluted. Because I think we have to really look into that soon. We don't wanna get diseases and things if we don't have to. So this one should have some good clean canned food. 5 cans. Okay, let's go. And our people, let's see. Cockle doesn't have any pollution at all. Shadow is pretty high, Jelly Bean as well, and U-Boat. Flow is also kind of high in pollution at the moment. I do think it decreases over time. So if we keep eating healthy food for a long time, it's gonna decrease. But perhaps we wanna try to ensure that we use the online bottler as much as possible for a while, and maybe disable drying these kinds of fishes and only dry. We can have it enabled actually and just change this to unbottled fishes, because it's a lot less pollution, 9 versus 18, so half already. But this food has no pollution at all. Canned food from pre-flood probably. But yeah guys, this will be it for today. So if you have a name for our new drifter, do let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, then feel free to leave a like on the video. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon again, so don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. So thanks for watching, hope you had a good time, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.